mission control specialists who send their intrepid astronauts Uniqua, Pablo and Austin on a mission to find life on Mars.
Mission to Mars. Prediction code 201. Air date October 9, 2001. May 6. Music dinner kind of highlight. Snacks Mars on Uniqua's house. DVD. Mission to Mars. Previous episode High Tea. Next episode Mission Samurai Pie. Uniqua, Pablo, Tyrone, Tasha, and Austin, Boinga, Mommy, Martian, Rover, Uniqua's mother. It's an out-of-this-world adventure set to kind of high-life music and interrupt the astronauts, Uniqua, Pablo, and Austin, blast off to Mars to find the source of the strange signal being transmitted back to Mission Control. Uniqua, Pablo, and Austin are lying down on the picnic table. Uniqua announces they are astronauts. The camera moves to Tyrone and Tasha. Or sitting in lawn chairs. Tasha explains to the viewer that the astronauts go into Mars and figure out what's making that strange sound. They make a type of noise. Boinga, boinga, boinga. They all sing the song. We're going to Mars. The backyard transforms into a space station. The three astronauts into a space shuttle. And Tasha and Tyrone enter the station and watch the astronauts on the screen. They hear boinga sound a person. They tell them to go on the liftoff and count backwards from 10 and shuttle launches space. They sing the reprise of We're Going to Mars. The astronauts land on red rocky planet Mars. Uniqua and Austin exit the shuttle. Austin comes out of the door with the Mars rover. The rover barks and acts like a dog and follows Austin. Austin plays with Rover. Rover chases after it and brings it back. The check with everything depicted in order is in order and saying ready for anything. They hear a boing noise again, coming from the nearby hills and mountains. The astronauts sit on the seats the rover has in his back. They start to drive. After a while, the few rocks hit the astronauts on their heads. They'll see the meteor shower. Rover activates his umbrella mode as Uniqua calls Tasha and Tyrone and Tasha ground control and tells them that everything is alright in just a small meteor shower. Tyrone corrects Uniqua and states there's no such thing as a small meteor shower and warns her that they're going to get a lot bigger. Just then, the huge rocks fall on Mars' surface. Rover's umbrella begins to bend for the rocks. They find a cave. They all run into it. They take off their helmets. They understand it by the cave. Rover wants to play ball, but Austin tells him, "Now, right now, boy." As the astronaut, "Now, right now, boy. Now, right now." As the astronauts stare off the ledge, they don't realize the ledge starts to crack. They begin their head back because they risk losing contact with mission control as the ledge cracks more. Rover ninjas ball over the Austin. The astronaut reply horn, no, ball Rover, but by then, the ledge breaks and astronauts fall onto a slide. They make shouts of joy until the slide ends up. They fall into the sea of purple liquid. They swim the platform, and Austin suddenly get upset. They will never see Rover, and they care deeply for Rover. Uniqua reminds him the astronauts are ready for anything, and they shouldn't give up. She tries to contact mission control, but they lost contact with them because they're too deep on the ground. Meanwhile, back in the space station, Tasha are not seeing the astronauts on the same screen because they lost contact with them. Tyrone begins to worry until Tasha remembers the astronauts never give up. As Pablo and Asta lose hope and Uniqua encourage them, they sing the song Astronauts Never Give Up. They jump from rock to rock until they cannot find any more to jump on. Gathered together on a rock, the astronauts notice bubbles rising from the liquid. The robotic cloud with the ball comes out of the water, making them guess a shock. Uniqua predicts that Martian. Pablo says that's a rover's ball. Rover's head rises from the goo, and Austin gets so excited because of how happy he is to have Rover back to continue their mission. Suddenly, they all hear the boing noise again. Rover drives them to an underground Martian city with a voice and astonishing view where many Magtana Houston, Uniqua, Pablo, and Austin believe that may be a Martian derailing. As they drive to shore, the boinga sound to close the Martian house. Uniqua wakes the doorbell. The doorbell opens. They do not say the anything to look down the small, cute green Martian boinga. The Martian shrieks. The Martian takes them inside. They greet again by a large Martian with eyelashes. The larger Martian tells Boinga, this small Martian, that it should be at bedtime. Much as Boinga feeling a little sad. That she explains to Boinga's Martian favorite word. It means almost anything. They sing the song, almost everything is Boinga here. A little Martian calls ground control on a mother's cell phone. Boinga, boinga, boinga. A little Martian shouts into the phone. Tyrone answers. The Martian hands the phone. Uniqua informs Tyrone. Answers. The Martian hands the phone to Uniqua. Uniqua informs Tasha and Tyrone that they succeeded in their mission. She tells them that the strange sound was only Martian.
Oh, aku kemita, oh aku masarap tani kemita. Aku masarap tani kemita.
Shouts. The little Martian shouts into the phone. Tyrone answers. The Martian hands the phone to Uniqua. Uniqua informs Tasha and Tyrone that they succeeded. We did. She tells them that strange sound was only a Martian that she was calling the whole time. Mommy Martian tells the astronauts that they have to beg it. But invites them to come back to visit her anytime. Tasha informs the astronauts it's time to head back to Earth for a snack. Uniqua invites them to have s'mores. At the house, at the station, transform into a backyard once again. They enter Uniqua's house. Uniqua opens the previously closed door and shouts, boinga, boinga, boinga. Last Commander Uniqua, Science Officer Pablo, Ground Controller Tyrone, Ground Controller Tasha, Lieutenant Austin. We're going to Mars, ready for anything. Astronauts never give up. Almost everything is boinga here.